देयर इज अ माइंड बॉडी कनेक्शन, बट आप बोल रहे हो कि माइंड और ब्रेन भी दो अलग अलग चीजें हैं.
100%.
हाय,
हेलो.
मेरा ब्लॉग कौन सा बनाया आपने? Meet Dr. Siddharth Warrior. He's a neurologist who talks about science, mental health, and human behavior. Sound is rolling.
Sound is
Can
rolling.
you give a clap? Yeah.
Why is mental health was such a taboo subject? हमने ECG निकाल लिया, दिखा है कि हार्ट में प्रॉब्लम है. Whereas mental health में there was no test. तो कई लोग ऐसे आसानी से उसको डिसमिस कर पाते थे, ऐसे कह के कि ये सब कुछ नहीं है, दिमाग का खेल है. बट नाउ बिकॉज ऑफ फंक्शनल MRIs हमें दिख रहा है कि नहीं, डिप्रेशन में ब्रेन में एक्चुअल चेंजेस होता है. ब्रेन में देयर आर सम एरियाज जो श्रिंक होते हैं और उसके वजह से डिप्रेशन के सिम्टम्स आते हैं.
ये एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं माइंड, ब्रेन और बॉडी के कनेक्शन को, ताकि हम मेंटल हेल्थ के बारे में खुलकर बात कर सकें. इज देयर अ कनेक्शन विद बिटवीन डिप्रेशन एंड नॉट ईटिंग?
Yes. It can work in two very different ways. Somebody can stop eating completely or they might binge eat. And both of these are signs of depression.
This is interesting.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
It was fun.
एक चीज बोलना भूल गई है मैं.
You know this side, any neurologist talking about it. It's just you.
It's
So then how can I talk to other neurologists about this topic?
one patient that I remember is she was 52 years old, but she was just struggling with anxiety. Couple of times she had, self-harm thoughts. We literally made this plan. We called it the 6 pillars, and we started fixing each one. Food was the first thing we fixed. In 6 weeks, she was a different person.
So we have with us today Dr. Siddharth Warrior.
Yes.
And he's a neurologist. तो आप मुझे समझा रहे थे कि न्यूरोलॉजी में आप exactly क्या करते हो?
So neurology is a study of the brain. तो ब्रेन या स्पाइनल कॉर्ड में कुछ भी अगर प्रॉब्लम हुआ तो वो न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट के पास आता है.
राइट.
ट्रेडिशनली क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकता है? ब्लड सर्कुलेशन बंद हो सकता है, उसको स्ट्रोक बोलते हैं.
ओके.
So when you get a paralysis, that is a patient for a neurologist.
ओके.
When you get old, your brain connections थोड़े weak हो जाते हैं, तो your memory loss can happen. That is Alzheimer's.
Okay.
That is a neurology patient. So
So I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, for
I was
which
just about to say,
I
yeah.
had also gone to
Neurologist.
like lots of neurologists.
Yes,
So I know
yes.
like quite a few neurologists.
Correct.
But what I want to focus on today is कि आप किस तरह से उसको mental health से relate करते हो.
Right.
So I specifically want to talk about what is the relation between mind and the food that we eat. बिकॉज हमें पता है कि हम जब खाना खाते हैं तो हम मोस्टली अपनी बॉडी के बारे में सोचते हैं कि हम ये खाएंगे तो हम मोटे हो जाएंगे, और ये
Yes.
खाएंगे तो हम पतले हो जाएंगे, ये
Yes.
खाएंगे तो हमें एनर्जी मिलेगी, प्रोटीन खाएंगे तो बाइसेप्स बन जाएंगे.
Yes.
बट व्हाट इज द कनेक्शन विद फूड एंड ब्रेन?
So हम लोग जब माइंड या मेंटल हेल्थ की बात करते हैं तो दैट इज अ सब्जेक्टिव परसेप्शन कि हम लोग हाउ डू वी परसीव आवर ओन हेल्थ. लेकिन आवर माइंड इज ओनली एज स्ट्रॉन्ग एज द ब्रेन कनेक्शंस.
ओके.
और ये जो कनेक्शन है, ये जो रिलेशनशिप है बिटवीन माइंड एंड ब्रेन, वी आर स्टिल अंडरस्टैंडिंग. इट इज़ नॉट अ कंप्लीट साइंस येट. सो हमारा जो मूड फ्लक्चुएशंस होता है उसका ब्रेन के साथ क्या कनेक्शन है वो अभी भी वी आर रिसर्चिंग. सो देर आर अ फ्यू थिंग्स दैट अफेक्ट इट. हाउ मच chemicals are there in your brain, what are the levels of neurotransmitters in your brain, that affects your mood. The level of neurotransmitters is affected by what you are eating, how much sleep did you get.
Oh.
So this connection between how healthy your body is will influence how healthy your brain is, which will influence how healthy your mind is. That is the connection that I am interested in.
I'm like thoroughly confused because हमें तो ये सिखाया गया है कि there is a mind body connection. But आप बोल रहे हो कि माइंड और ब्रेन भी दो अलग अलग चीजें हैं, और साइंटिफिकली कैसे होता है ये?
जैसे कि आपको साइकोलॉजी क्या है पता है?
हाँ.
तो when you go to a psychologist,
हाँ.
they will talk to you about specifically your mind.
करेक्ट.
विच इज आप फील कैसे कर रहे हो, आप
Correct.
एक्सपीरियंस कैसे कर रहे हो,
Correct.
आपका मेंटल स्टेट क्या है. बट वो एक्सपीरियंस इज बेस्ड ऑन आपके ब्रेन में क्या चल रहा है. एंड दिस कनेक्शन इतना लेट हमें क्यों पता चल रहा है? क्योंकि अभी अभी उसका साइंटिफिक प्रोग्रेस आगे बढ़ा है.
तो मतलब जो मेंटल हेल्थ रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं वो भी ब्रेन रिलेटेड हो सकती हैं.
100%.
100 मतलब होती हैं, नॉट जस्ट हो सकती हैं बट
100%. जैसे कि why is mental health was such a taboo subject?
या.
Whereas say somebody had a heart attack, उसमें कोई क्वेश्चन तो नहीं है.
करेक्ट.
क्योंकि हार्ट अटैक में देयर आर टेस्ट्स.
हाँ.
हमने ECG निकाल लिया, दिखा है कि हार्ट में प्रॉब्लम है. हमने 2D एको किया तो दिख रहा है कि हार्ट ठीक से बीट नहीं कर रहा है. Whereas mental health में there was no test. तो कई लोग ऐसे आसानी से उसको डिसमिस कर पाते थे, ऐसे कह के कि ये सब
कुछ नहीं है,
कुछ नहीं है, दिमाग का खेल
क्लिनिकली
है.
कुछ दिखा नहीं तो
Correct.
कुछ नहीं है.
But now, because of functional MRIs, because of advances in brain technology, हमें दिख रहा है कि नहीं, डिप्रेशन में ब्रेन में एक्चुअल चेंजेस होता है. तो ब्रेन में there are some areas जो श्रिंक होते हैं और उसके वजह से डिप्रेशन के सिम्टम्स आते हैं. So these advances are very, very important for psychology and for mental health. It is very important to be grounded in neuroscience. तभी हम आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, तभी हम आगे प्रोग्रेस कर सकते हैं. इट कैनॉट बी जस्ट हवे में, इट कैनॉट जस्ट बी दैट मुझे फील हो रहा है, दैट इज व्हाई दिस इज हैपनिंग. इफ यू आर कनेक्टिंग इट टू एक्चुअल फिजिकल एविडेंस, देन यू कैन मूव फॉरवर्ड. यू कैन शो पीपल कि देखो चेंजेस है. एंड जब रिवर्स होता है, जब एंटी डिप्रेशंस लेते हैं, जब हम डिप्रेशन को ठीक करते हैं, तो वो भी हम दिखा सकते हैं कि देखो ब्रेन का एरिया इतना श्रिंक हुआ था, अभी वो वापस नॉर्मल हुआ है. So this is a big step and we are just in the initial bit. अभी भी काफी कुछ करना बाकी है.
तो मतलब अगर किसी को डिप्रेशन है, एंजाइटी है, वो एक्चुअली फिजिकली ट्रीट किया जा सकता है.
Yes, not just treat, we can also start, we have begun diagnosing it physically.
Okay.
There are physical tests, at least in researches. अभी क्या हुआ है, for the common public अभी तक वो research available नहीं है. And अभी भी डिप्रेशन इज स्टिल अ क्लिनिकल डायग्नोसिस. अभी भी अप्रूव्ड ऐसा कोई टेस्ट नहीं है कि ये किया तो वी कैन प्रूव दैट यू हैव डिप्रेशन. बट वी आर गोइंग देयर.
ओके.
मे बी इन 10 years, 15 years वो आ जाएगा, बिकॉज दैट रिसर्च हैज ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड.
एंड आई थिंक फॉर अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु आर डिप्रेस्ड, और मुझे किसी ने रिसेंटली बोला था कि अरे मैंने रील देखी इंस्टा पे, ये डिप्रेशन कुछ होता ही नहीं है, एंग्जाइटी कुछ होता ही नहीं है, तो ऐसे ही लोगों ने बना लिया है. ज़रा सा कुछ होता है तो लोग बोलते हैं ओ आई एम डिप्रेस्ड, आई हैव एंग्जाइटी. I was very shocked because I personally am somebody who gets anxious a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel physical symptoms. I feel my hands start shaking sometimes.
Yeah.
And I feel my heart rate. Kabhi, I've checked that sometimes my resting heart rate goes up to 94.
Yeah.
Which is very, very alarming
high.
for me.
Yeah.
Right? So I know personally कि there is a physical connection when I feel depressed or when I feel anxious. I see physical symptoms.
Yeah.
But डॉक्टर यू टेल मी कि ये जो फिजिकल सिम्टम्स, अगर हम बोल रहे हैं कि डिप्रेशन, एंग्जाइटी, मेंटल हेल्थ के फिजिकल सिम्टम्स होते हैं, तो क्या खाने से भी कुछ रिलेशन होता है उसका?
100%. So let's talk about the physical symptoms in 1 minute. Anxiety is a normal response.
Okay.
ठीक है. So there is a difference between anxiety and anxiety disorder.
Okay.
एंग्जाइटी हर एक ह्यूमन बीइंग को फील होता है. जब भी कुछ हमारे कंट्रोल से बाहर निकलता है तो व्हाट यू एक्सपीरियंस इज एंग्जाइटी. नाउ हाउ डू यू नो इफ यू हैव एंग्जाइटी? दिस इज एन इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन.
Okay.
कई बार लोगों को पता नहीं चलता. आई माई सेल्फ वेंट थ्रू दिस. आई रियलाइज्ड इन रिट्रोस्पेक्ट that there were moments where I was very anxious.
Okay.
But sometimes you don't admit it to ourselves.
So what were the symptoms that you faced?
I made an algorithm. ठीक है. So going from top to bottom, if your thoughts are racing, अगर हमारे दिमाग में कई सारे thoughts एक के बाद एक आते जाते हैं and you are not able to focus on one particular topic for too long, you can be anxious. If your eyes are restless,
Okay.
if your eyes are constantly flickering from point to point, हम एक point पे देख नहीं पाते,
हाँ.
तो then you are restless. Then you probably have anxiety.
Okay.
If your mouth is dry, very early sign. कई बार हमें पता चलता है कि suddenly mouth dry हो गया है, that means you're going into anxiety. If your hands and feet are restless, हम एक जगह बैठ नहीं पाते. If you're tapping your feet for too much, हाथ से कुछ ना कुछ तो fidget करते रहते हैं. And your heart rate has gone up. And you're breathing very fast. And you're breathing shallow.
Okay.
हम
मतलब
लंबे
deep
सांस
breaths
नहीं
ले
ले
ले.
पाते.
Okay.
You're breathing shallow. So these are physical signs of anxiety.
Okay.
कई बार ये start होता है, उसके बाद हमें पता चलता है कि हमें anxiety हो रही है.
तो
the
ये
physical
जो
symptoms start
साइंस हैं,
first.
ये you're saying ये नॉर्मल होते हैं. ये वो एंग्जाइटी है जो सबको होती है कभी ना कभी.
Correct. So this is anxiety.
Okay.
Anxiety disorder is when these signs happen even if there is actually nothing to be anxious about. That is the difference. For example, अभी हम यहाँ पे बैठे हैं but suddenly earthquake हो गया. हमें anxiety होगी. ये सारा symptoms हमें होगा.
Okay.
But this is not a disorder. This is normal.
Okay. This is a normal body's response or
Response.
mind's response
Correct.
towards it.
To danger. So if there is real danger, your body response, that is anxiety, that is normal. If there is no danger, हम ऐसे ही बैठे. अचानक से my mouth goes dry, my heart rate goes up, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि नहीं मुझे ऐसा निकलना है, दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम. दैट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन एंग्जाइटी एंड एंग्जाइटी डिसऑर्डर.
Okay.
नाउ व्हेन यू आस्क्ड अबाउट फूड, जो भी खाने से अगर हमारा बॉडी का स्ट्रेस लेवल बढ़ता है, दैट कैन इंक्रीज योर चांसेस ऑफ एंग्जाइटी.
So how do we know कि ये खाने से stress level बढ़ गया?
Basically, there are certain foods that are difficult to digest. There are some foods that can lead to a glucose high
Okay.
followed by a glucose
Low.
low.
Okay.
तो जब glucose crash होता है, that leads to your body interpreting it as stress. So if you eat a very high carb meal, glucose will spike, उसके बाद glucose will fall. तो वो falling में, if your body is already in a stressful situation, you can experience anxiety more. So if you are somebody who is anxious, what you should be doing is you should be eating foods that give you a more sustained energy release. जैसे high fiber diet.
Okay.
तो अगर हाई फाइबर लिया तो उसके साथ जो भी हम कार्ब्स लेते हैं उसका ग्लूकोज लेवल का स्पाइक नहीं होता. यू विल गेट अ
Okay.
मोर सस्टेन्ड शुगर रिलीज.
But actually लोग क्या करते हैं, थोड़ा डिप्रेशन होता है तो केक खा लेते हैं,
खा लेते हैं. करेक्ट.
comfort food खा लेते हैं. So
दैट इज अ शॉर्ट टर्म सॉल्यूशन.
because you get a immediate glucose spike, so you
Yes.
feel things are fine.
यस, बट इट्स अ वेरी टेम्पररी सॉल्यूशन. और हमें वो जब एंग्जाइटी वाली फीलिंग होती है या इवन डिप्रेशन नहीं कह सकते, बट अगर हम लो फील कर रहे हैं, लो फील करना मतलब हमारे ब्रेन में जो डोपामीन का एक्टिविटी है, डोपामीन इज अ न्यूरोकेमिकल इन द ब्रेन.
Yeah.
तो जब डोपामीन लेवल कम होता है तब हमें लो फील होता है.
Okay.
तो यू वांट टू फील गुड,
हाँ.
तो यू विल गो फॉर द easiest way of feeling good.
Okay.
And the easiest way is to just open a chocolate
Chocolate
and खा लो. तो ब्रेन को डोपामीन मिल गया, ब्रेन को लगा कि चलो सब कुछ ठीक है, थोड़ी देर के लिए बट ठीक है.
तो ऐसे केस में अभी जैसे लाइक वी वर इनिशियली टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ पीपल रिलेट फूड विद फिजिकल हेल्थ, और आजकल फिजिकल हेल्थ का जो डेफिनेशन हो गया है वो सिर्फ लुकिंग गुड हो गया है.
करेक्ट.
आप अच्छे लग रहे हो मतलब आप फिट हो, राइट? तो लोग खाते नहीं हैं, मील स्किप करते हैं या कम खाते हैं, डाइटिंग करते हैं, उसका ब्रेन पे क्या असर होता है?
So dieting has a good impact on the brain.
Okay.
In the sense that अगर हमारा overall we are living in a world where there is calorie excess.
ओके.
हमें पता ही नहीं है कि हम दिन में
कितनी खा
कितना
रहे हैं.
कैलोरीज खा रहे हैं. अभी स्पेशली तो अभी भी दिवाली हुई है,
राइट.
तो I don't even want to think
Correct.
about all the calories
We'll
that I
all go
must
into
have taken.
depression if you
Yes.
think about it, and then we'll need more calories to get out of it.
So that is a loop.
Yeah.
And because of the world that we live in, we don't really know how much excess calories we are eating. See, it's not about one magic number. ऐसा नहीं कि 2000 कैलोरीज खा लिया तो वो एक्स्ट्रा हो गया. It depends on how much are you burning. So if you are living a lifestyle where you are burning 2500 calories, then 2000 is less for you.
Right.
So it is subjective to everybody. But in general, two things are happening in the world. One is that because of technology and progress, हमारा movement कम हुआ है. In general.
Right.
Correct? Anything related with progress is equated with moving less.
That's true. I mean, आजकल हमको अगर कुछ खाना है तो वो भी फोन पे आ जाता है. There are so many apps. I mean, you literally don't have to step out
You
for
don't have to
anything. और एक टाइम था जब ब्रेड लाने के लिए भी चल के
निकलना
जाना
पड़ता था. Correct. Not just that. As you move upwards in society, it is a sign of social mobility that you are moving less. कार है, good.
Correct.
घर में मेड है साफ सफाई करने के लिए, गुड. मतलब तुम्हें कुछ भी नहीं करना है. एक कुक है, ग्रेट. ओ यू आर वेरी रिच.
Right. It's a sign of progress.
करेक्ट.
Correct.
घर में 24/7 कोई है जो खाना आके टेबल में रख दे, और भी बेटर. मतलब तुम्हें मूवमेंट की जरूरत ही नहीं है. सो आयरॉनिकली द मोर वेल ऑफ यू आर, द लेस यू हैव टू मूव.
Yeah.
तो मतलब तुम्हारा दिन का जो कैलोरी बर्निंग है वो कम होते जा रहा है, बट तुम्हारा कैलोरी इनटेक कम नहीं हो रहा है.
Correct.
उल्टा यू आर ईटिंग फूड दैट इज मोर एंड मोर कैलोरी डेंस. सो दिस डिसकनेक्शन इज व्हाट इज लीडिंग टू प्रॉब्लम्स. मतलब वी आर मूविंग लेस एंड ईटिंग मोर. तो इसका इफेक्ट होता है, बिकॉज बेसिकली क्या हो रहा है, हमने खाना खा लिया, जो भी खाने में कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स होता है, प्रोटीन होता है, फैट होता है, ये बेसिक है. हर एक बच्चे ने पढ़ा है स्कूल में. मेनली हम क्या खा रहे हैं, कार्ब्स खा रहे हैं. मोस्ट ऑफ आवर फूड्स राइट नाउ आर कार्ब हेवी. Carbs are great, if you are going to use it to move. So carbs will become glucose, or wo glucose will get used up as energy to move. What happens if you don't move? All that extra carbs will get converted into fat. And that fat will get stored in your body, in your tummy, in your underarms, in your gluteals, in your thighs. So all that fat is getting stored in your body.
Right.
Now, if that fat is not going to get used, that fat will lead to inflammation.
Okay.
So obesity is a inflammatory state. And that inflammation is what will lead to a whole bunch of problems. जैसे increased heart attack, blood pressure बढ़ना, all these things can be increased because of inflammation. तो it's like smoking. Smoking से क्यों problem होता है? क्योंकि body में inflammation बढ़ता है. Similarly, fat से भी body में inflammation बढ़ सकता है. That is the main danger of
तो why
why should
do
we look at
people
it?
say कि सिगरेट पीने से स्ट्रेस कम हो जाता है मेरा? मैं बहुत स्ट्रेस्ड हूँ यार, let me go out for a smoke break.
वो तो that is a scam.
Okay, coming back to the topic.
You know, half the relaxation is in the gesture
हाँ,
in smoking.
right.
आधा relaxation तो सिर्फ वो gesture में होता है,
हाँ,
because you are taking a break.
correct.
Correct? काम करते करते smoking नहीं करता. They take a break and they step out for a smoke. वो break लेने से ही stress कम होता है. Second is एक association होता है वो lighting the matchstick or taking the cigarette in your mouth. वो gesture से your mind has associated with feeling calmer. And third, and what I think is very important, is you're taking a deep breath.
Ah,
When you are smoking, you are taking a deep breath.
right.
Breathing से you are automatically becoming calm. आप ट्राई करके देखो without the cigarette, आप सिर्फ breathe करके देखो, you will feel the
So
benefit.
I have a hack for this, which
Okay.
I use because I used to be a smoker.
Okay.
Then I quit. तो जब मैं quit कर रही थी, बड़ी मुश्किल होती थी because stress होता था, अरे सिगरेट नहीं पी सकते, right? तो मैं सिगरेट हाथ में लेती थी, लेकिन जलाती नहीं थी. I used to step out
Yeah.
and I used to take those deep breaths and I used to do the gesture without lighting the cigarette, and I swear it used to have the same effect.
It would work. Of course. I have tried this with somebody. You know, you get these fake cigarettes,
Yeah.
right? So you can just, and sometimes you get those candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
They all work. It doesn't matter. All you need is you need to step out. You need to stay in one place, and you need to put something in your mouth, and you need to take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Just that gesture will do half the work. The other half is still nicotine. It's not that it is absolutely in your
But
mind.
that is addiction.
Correct. So the nicotine part does affect your brain. It calms you down. But the psychological aspect cannot be overlooked.
Right. And in the long term, there must be.
Hundreds of problems with cigarettes. Hundreds of problems. It's not just the nicotine. It is all the other chemicals that are going into your lungs that has the main problem. So chewing tobacco or chewing nicotine is less risky, although that comes with
Acha.
its own cancer risk, oral
Okay.
cancer and all that.
Okay.
But smoking cigarettes is extremely harmful.
And how do you correlate? I mean, how do you compare it to vaping? I'm sorry, I'm totally deviating from the topic.
No, but this is an important point.
Yeah.
So the danger of vaping is that while the nicotine level is supposed to be less, you end up inhaling so many more times.
Okay.
क्योंकि तुम्हें लाइट करना नहीं है, तुम्हारा वो resistance भी और कम हो गया है. The smell is not the same as other
Right.
cigarettes. So even if you are surrounded by people who might not have tolerated you smoking, vaping में उतना लोगों को problem नहीं होता because the
So you
smell
tend
is
to overdo it.
you will overdo it. So you end up inhaling more chemicals when you're vaping. And that is a risk.
Okay. Now coming back to dieting.
Okay.
क्या होता है डाइटिंग? आप यू वर जस्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग टू अस कि ज़्यादा खाने से और लेस मूवमेंट से ओबेसिटी बढ़ रही है,
Yes.
राइट? लेकिन यू वर सेइंग कि डाइटिंग इज गुड फॉर द ब्रेन. So what
Yes.
first you tell me what exactly do you mean when you say dieting, because dieting is also a word which is very
Correct.
misconstrued by a lot of people.
For me, dieting is mindful eating. It's as simple as that. Any mindful eating is a diet. Not eating mindfully is you not following a diet. So even if you're eating 3,000 calories a day, if you know that you're eating 3,000 calories a day, that is dieting.
Okay.
Because it is planned.
Right.
You've calculated कि 3,000 calories कहाँ से आएगा, even if you're eating 3000 calories with just eating cheese and pizza all day, that is a diet. It's a bad diet, but
Right.
it's still a diet.
Right.
Follow a diet. Even if it's a bad diet, start following a diet, because what it means is that you are not a slave to your impulses. Diet का मतलब क्या है कि can you plan what you are eating beforehand and stick to it? That is a very important thing,
Right.
because see, our relationship with food is very old. ये आजकल नहीं बना है. The brain's relationship with food happened even before human beings existed. You know, the first time an organism like a small monkey or a rabbit wanted to eat something, उसके भी brain में वही न्यूरल कनेक्शंस हो रहे थे जो आज हमारे ब्रेन में हो रहा है.
Okay.
तो जब खाना दिखेगा तो your urge to want to eat it is much older than you and me. So the whole point of dieting is that can we control that part of the brain that tells you to eat? That is what dieting is.
And how does that affect the brain?
So let's look at the brain. There are two parts. There is a old part called as the limbic system. That's the primitive part, जो पुराना part है. Limbic system को जब खाना दिखेगा तो immediately बोलेगा कि जाके खा लो.
Okay.
Okay. So even if you see a fruit, you will want to eat it. But fruit के बगल में अगर chocolate cake है, तो the limbic system will calculate कि दोनों में से calories किस में ज़्यादा है. Of course chocolate cake में है. Let's eat the chocolate cake. Fruit कौन खाएगा? But अगर
I
fruit
like
है,
limbic.
of course, limbic is awesome. It's my favorite. Yeah, if you want to call somebody for a party, you should always call limbic. It's a great party animal. But अगर fruit के बगल में समझो करेला है, तो limbic will say fruit.
Yeah, right.
Right. So it's all about the choice.
Right.
So the limbic will always say, go eat the cake. But the evolved part of the brain is the prefrontal cortex.
Okay.
And the prefrontal cortex will decide कि अच्छा अभी तो केक खा लिया, but कल जिम में भी जाना है, कल ये burn भी करना है. Your long-term goal is that you want to fit into these genes, or the long-term goal is you want to be healthy. Is the cake good for you? So the prefrontal cortex is what is going to calculate all the future things. Now, most of the time, if you are not a disciplined person, the limbic system will win. Because the limbic system has too many years of a head start.
Right.
Million years of evolution before the prefrontal cortex came.
Okay.
तो PFC का चांस ही नहीं है unless you train it. PFC बच्चा है. Can't say anything to this limbic grandfather. So you have to train the PFC to say no to the limbic again and again until it becomes strong enough. That is what discipline is.
Okay.
So dieting का मतलब वही है कि is your PFC strong enough to say no to the limbic?
But tell me something, that when we skip a meal and body goes into starvation mode, does it affect our mental health?
It's actually difficult to go into starvation mode immediately क्योंकि एक मील से कुछ नहीं होता.
मैं तो चली जाती हूँ. मैं तो every now and then I've been starved. I'm not even joking.
Really? What is the longest that you've not eaten?
So if you count the night sleep and everything, probably 13 hours is the longest that I've gone.
Okay.
But करवा चौथ पे ज़्यादा हो जाता है साल में एक बार.
So does that mean 24
But
hours?
I swear, like when I wake up in the mornings, let's say if I had my dinner at 7 and I wake up at 6 in the morning, I am famished. I can eat a person. And the first thing I do is I make a big smoothie for myself, which is at least 500 calories. And then I'm like, okay, now I can start my day.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair
और
enough.
ये चीज़ अगर दिन में हो 12 घंटे तो सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता. But 3 घंटे के बाद I start feeling like life is
Yeah.
not good anymore. And I have to eat. I have to eat. And I start getting bad thoughts. Why does that happen?
So that can be multiple things.
Yeah.
So when you're see, everybody's body is a bit different. You have to, just put that out there. Especially with some people who have, say, history of diabetes in
Okay.
the family. There can be different levels of a hormone called insulin.
Yeah.
So if your insulin levels are high, then your body can end up using whatever glucose there is quite quickly.
Oh.
And you can go into something called hypoglycemia,
Okay.
right? And you don't want hypoglycemia. अगर hypoglycemia हो गया तो your body goes into a panic. And that is when you start, just eating whatever
कुछ भी
is
दे
there
दो,
in front
कुछ
of
भी,
you.
हाँ.
Now, usually your body gets trained. So the first time you not eat for 10, 12, 15,
Oh,
18 hours,
okay.
you can go through some amount of hypoglycemia and then your body learns that अच्छा खाना नहीं आ रहा है, let me turn to my fat deposit and convert that fat into glucose and use that fat as energy. So that is called as ketones.
Okay.
So from that fat you get ketone bodies and then your body can learn to use ketones for energy. Now the issue is that how efficiently is your body burning that fat changes from person to person. So for example, a marathon runner would be burning his fat very efficiently, whereas somebody who's never exercised ever would not be very good at burning that fat because वो भी एक हैबिट होता है. तो एट द सेल्यूलर लेवल, मतलब हमारे बॉडी के मेटाबॉलिक लेवल पे भी उसको सिखाना पड़ता है, क्योंकि वो एंजाइम्स और सबका ट्रेनिंग करना पड़ता है. So initially when you start dieting, I would suggest that you start pushing it by start with 10 hours of fasting.
Okay.
12 hours of
So
fasting.
now you're talking
14
about
hours
intermittent fasting.
Yes. It
Start
is,
with 10
it is
hours.
a great method.
Okay.
And you should learn, your body should learn how to go without food unless there is some metabolic issue with you. If you have diabetes, if you have any other issue, then you should get a full test done. Do this with your doctor's guidance. But otherwise, if you're overall healthy, I believe that everyone should experiment with themselves to figure out where your boundary is. So for example,
3 hours.
3 hours, fair enough. Now you know,
Yeah.
right? And that's a fair thing. For me, initially it was 14, then it was 16, now it's around 18 to 19.
Right.
Uske baad I get
Okay.
upset.
Okay.
So I need to eat.
Okay.
Once I've gone till 24, but that was tough.
Okay.
But I know that if I do it again, it'll get easier.
Right.
So your brain does respond to these things and it'll change its relationship.
So initially I had started incorporating a day of fasting in my week. बहुत ऐसे सुना मैंने कि फ़ायदे होते हैं और माइंड को ट्रेन करना चाहिए. तो मैंने एक दिन किया, started with 8 hours and this during the day it's much tougher because रात को तो आप सो रहे हो पता नहीं चलता.
Correct.
But daytime when you're working, it was much tougher. So I did it once for 8 hours and next week I did it for 8 hours and next week my brain really convinced me don't do it.
Yeah.
So I gave up.
So does that mean zero food, zero water?
No, water.
Water is
Water
okay.
fast, yeah.
One suggestion that I have for you is to not go completely cold turkey initially.
Okay.
But instead you cut down on the simple carbs
हाँ.
and you still have complex carbs.
अच्छा.
तो इसमें फर्क होता है क्योंकि the craving comes from simple carbs
Oh.
like sugar, jaggery, even fruits.
Okay.
But complex carbs से उतना craving नहीं होता. So I would suggest that don't cut off food completely at the start. Have salads. It's very good. And उससे क्या होगा कि आपको energy भी मिलेगी लेकिन craving नहीं होगा. And that is a good in between.
Like
way.
this is like a good transition to start water fasting eventually.
Correct.
So, but I really want to know कि is there a connection between depression and not eating?
Yes.
What is that connection?
So it can work both ways. And the stronger connection is what happens if somebody has depression and how does it affect their relationship with food.
Okay.
And this is again, it can work in two very different ways.
हाँ.
Somebody can stop eating completely or they might binge eat. And both of these are signs of depression. Both of these can be seen in depression.
Okay.
Yeah.
But ऐसा होता है कि if you're not eating, is there some kind of signal that your body sends to your brain like something is wrong? Is it possible that it can give you, a fight or flight response kind of a reaction?
Only with that hypoglycemic episode.
Okay.
So what most people will notice is that suppose if I've not eaten for 6 hours, 7 hours, now I'll start getting hungry. They're called hunger pangs. So that is your stomach telling your brain that I am empty.
Right.
Okay, so there's a chemical called ghrelin.
हाँ.
So ghrelin is a chemical that is released from your stomach. It'll go up to your brain and it'll knock on your brain saying, भाई क्या चल रहा है?
Knock knock. Who's there?
खाना नहीं है, कुछ प्लान है कि नहीं खाना ढूंढने का. So your brain might be busy doing other things, but when ghrelin comes, your attention will completely shift here, and your brain will change its focus to food,
Okay.
and it will maintain its focus on food for some time. But the activity of ghrelin is not very long lasting, so it cannot maintain brain's attention for too long. So if you can just ride over
Hmm.
that phase, ghrelin's activity will go down. And then suddenly you are not hungry anymore.
Okay.
So most people will experience this, that if you're hungry,
Hmm.
just wait for another half an hour
Hmm.
and you'll find that you're okay. You can
Oh.
go another 3-4 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that. And also कुछ लोगों से मैंने सुना है कि जब टेंशन होती है, बहुत स्ट्रेस होता है, तो भूख मर जाती है. Sometimes it happens that something I'm really hungry and suddenly कुछ न्यूज़ मिली, बहुत ही बुरी खबर.
Yeah.
अरे यार, I lost my appetite.
Yeah.
तो वो क्या होता है? I mean physically you're hungry. Your
Yeah.
body stomach is empty.
Yeah.
So what is the impact that news is making?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So your body has two primary states. It's called sympathetic and parasympathetic. आपने ये term सुना है क्या कभी?
सुना तो है,
Sympathetic and
हाँ.
parasympathetic. So basically it's fight and flight, that is sympathetic, and rest and digest, that is parasympathetic. So we are always fluctuating between these two.
Okay.
ठीक है. So right now I'm calm, I'm relaxed, so I'm in rest and digest, I'm okay. But if you suddenly ask me a very difficult question, my mind will go into fight and flight.
Okay.
ठीक है. And now if I'm in fight and flight, my mind is trying to come back into rest and digest because I want to be comfortable. ठीक है. So you will only eat if you are comfortable, or if you are anxious and you're trying to be comfortable.
Okay.
So suppose if I'm comfortable, I want to eat. Now I suddenly get a very bad news. My body shifted to fight and flight. I don't want to eat when I'm in fight and flight.
Yeah, wife asked me my phone passcode. Oh my God, fight or flight.
Correct.
Then?
So now I want to solve that problem. Because all fight and flight is about a problem that needs to be solved.
Right.
Now I will try to solve that problem. And if that problem gets solved, great. Now I'm back. I will eat. But if I'm not able to solve that problem, I will get frustrated. And eventually I will eat just to bring myself back to my comfort zone. That is the difference between eating and stress eating.
Okay.
You will eat when you're calm, but sometimes you'll also eat when you're anxious and you're trying to get calm. Both ways food is useful, but you need to understand, are you eating because you're hungry or are you eating because you're stressed? They are coming from very different places.
बट जब ऐसा होता है कि फाइट और फ्लाइट रिस्पॉन्स आपका ब्रेन आपको बोल रहा है कि कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो गई है,
Correct.
और सडनली यू लूज योर एपेटाइट, सो व्हाट इज द राइट थिंग टू डू एट दैट टाइम? शुड यू फोर्स योरसेल्फ टू ईट or should you
No,
let it
you
be?
should never force yourself to eat.
Even if
it's-
it's time to eat?
Yeah. So if your body has gone into fight and flight, it is always important to resolve that. Sort of understand कि कहाँ से आ रहा है, where is the stress coming from, and resolve that and then get back to your food.
Okay.
That is how, see, there is no hard and fast rule to do this, because at the end of the day, what is the most important thing? Your functionality. Are you going to function better? Are you able to solve that problem better immediately, or will it do you better to eat first and then solve it? So this is absolutely subjective. For me, if I'm very stressed out about a problem, I know I can't eat. I will skip a meal, I will finish that problem, and then I will come and eat, because I will enjoy that food much better. This is very, very subjective to each person. But this is a good experiment to do. क्योंकि आपने जब तक try नहीं किया तब तक आपको पता नहीं
पता नहीं
चलेगा.
चलता. Right. I think I also feel like I don't want to eat. I cannot eat. But I eat a little bit.
Yeah, that's...
I eat a little bit because I feel I don't want to feel sorry later कि खाना खा लेना चाहिए था, तो शायद I would have felt better. So I just eat a little bit and then I wait
Yeah.
for it to subside so that I can eat properly.
What is very interesting is that water also puts you into a parasympathetic state.
Okay.
So for me, having a bottle of water is extremely important. Whenever I'm dealing with anything stressful, I have to have a bottle of water, because just sipping water will put your body into parasympathetic slowly. So it acts as a counterbalance to whatever stress is going on.
All right.
So for me, that works. For some people, having chai or coffee next to them works.
Okay.
So again, to each his own. You can
Right.
try this out.
Right.
For me, water is the safest. It keeps you hydrated. Like I said, anxiety mein your mouth is dry. So water also helps you counteract that.
And for somebody who is depressed, what are the right kinds of food for that person so that it helps him with his depression?
So to be very clear, there is no food that can solve your depression. Okay, so we have to be very clear on that, because depression is a multi-level problem. There are many things going wrong in different levels. There must be something going wrong at a psychological level, something going wrong at an environment level, things that are not even in your control, outside your body. Then there are things that are going wrong at a metabolic level. Maybe your blood pressure is high, maybe your inflammation level is high. All these things affect depression. So to say that just by changing your food you will solve depression is not true.
So first you need to physically find out what is causing it and then treat that.
Correct. And so all these things have to happen together.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That you can't solve just one problem and expect the entire thing to get better.
Right.
You do everything and suddenly everything gets better.
Right.
Right? So food is a small but important part of depression. Let's put it this way. What are the main things to do when you are in depression? Number one is seeking psychological help. Right? So psychological help in the form of therapy should be done. Changing your environment, maybe medication, taking care of your physical health, which includes exercise and sleep,
Right.
and diet. Now, suppose if you take care of all the rest, suppose if you're working out, suppose if you're taking medication, suppose you're taking help, suppose if you've fixed your environment, but you still continue to eat badly, your recovery from depression will be slower.
And why is that?
Because food does affect your brain. So if you continue eating high carb food,
Okay.
the recovery from your depression will be slower. So that is why food is important. But if you only fix your food and you are not taking care of your physical health, you're not going for therapy, you're not taking medication, again, you will not come out. Right? That's what I meant.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just
Understood.
making that clear.
It's like going to the gym and only hitting biceps.
Every
day you're hitting biceps.
Exactly.
And सोच रहे हो glutes क्यों नहीं बन रहे?
Perfect example. Exactly. Because you don't want to be healthy in just one aspect.
Right.
So overall,
Yeah.
in fact, it will look weird.
Yeah.
With big biceps and everything else off shape.
Nothing. जिम जाके सिर्फ biceps नहीं मारने हैं. Legs भी मारने हैं. Leg day is very, very important.
Yes.
Don't just go and do chest and come back.
Absolutely. अगर gym करना है and you want to actually work out for long-term health, then remember that your core muscles
Yeah.
are the most important for you.
Oh.
So while biceps look good in tight t-shirts, metabolically, the ones that are most important are your abs, your glutes, your thighs, and your back.
Right.
Most important. So, because that is where your fat stores are there, and those muscles will burn fat the most.
Okay.
So, calves, triceps, biceps are less important, and your core muscles are more important.
And I think if you're overall looking good, you're also feeling good, right?
100%.
Mental health is good. Oh, I look good. You're not
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
good about yourself. Go look at yourself in the mirror. Awesome. Life is good.
Correct.
Okay. And now, before we finish the conversation, would you like to share any kind of case studies or something with regards to mental health and diet?
Case studies are interesting. So, one patient that I remember is there was this lady. She was 52 years old, and she was struggling. So she was not married, staying by herself, good job, earning well, but she was just struggling with anxiety. She was having other issues also. She was having memory problems. She kept forgetting small things, and she was having some negative spirals. She was thinking she was not good enough, and she was thinking that what's the point. Couple of times she had self-harm thoughts.
Okay.
Now a case like this is complex because sometimes you don't really know where to start from. And so I applied the same framework, which is if many things are wrong, then many things need to get fixed. You can't just fix one thing. It's not just give them medication and then ghar bhejo. So we literally made this plan. So we called it the 6 pillars.
Okay.
And we said, let's work on each one. Even if it takes 3 months, 4 months, it's okay. Let's work together. And we started fixing each one. Food was the first thing we fixed.
Okay.
Because she used to order a lot of junk food. Staying alone at home, she'll get bored, she'll order something. So we fixed the food thing first. I made her hire a personal trainer in front of me who lives near her house, who would come to her gym and would encourage her to start working out.
Right.
We fixed her social connections. We made sure that she makes a plan to meet some of her friends every week. We started her on medication. We did a complete blood panel. Turns out that her vitamin B12 levels were low because she was not eating well. Now, this is a small thing, but that in combination with everything else has a huge impact on the brain. So we started giving her B12 supplements, and we fixed her diet to include more B12 coming naturally. And we made sure that her lifestyle is fixed, her sleep is fixed. In 6 weeks, she was a different person.
Okay.
Completely different person. Her memory had improved. She was more cheerful. She was actively planning to do things. She's now gone on a Euro trip
Oh wow.
by herself.
Oh wow. I like her.
And yeah, she was very enthusiastic. So I told her that the fact that she came
Yeah.
in itself is such a big thing, because
Right.
it means she wanted to
Yeah.
take control.
Yeah. And she recognizes that there is a problem.
Yes,
Which
very,
can
very
be
important.
fixed.
That can be fixed.
Yeah.
And it can be fixed using small changes, but in multiple areas.
Right.
That is the issue. So diet was a huge thing for her. Once we changed her diet, automatically within 10 days she started feeling better.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to share with us some supplements which are important for brain health?
So I am not a big fan of supplements overall. I feel that each supplement should be given as a solution to a problem that we have identified.
Okay.
So, for example, I would not recommend B12 supplements for somebody who does not have B12 deficiency. Right? And even if they do have deficiency, I would prefer that it gets fixed through diet, because that is the most sustainable
Right.
long-term goal. But there are some things that our body does need. So, for example, B12 is one, vitamin D is one.
Okay.
So, if you're getting enough sunlight exposure, vitamin D should be good, but you should check if your vitamin D levels are good enough. Omega-3 fatty acids is a good supplement to have if you are deficient. So, there is a test that you can do. The most important thing is testing. For me, nothing happens without testing. Because don't give it blindly.
Absolutely. But
Right?
these
You have
are
to
but
know.
these are the things which are important for brain health. Of course, you take
Yes.
the supplements only after doing a test.
Correct.
But B12, vitamin D.
Yes.
What else? is there?
Omega-3 fatty acids.
Okay.
Flavonoids. So
Okay.
there are some. So for example, vitamin C, citrus foods.
Yeah.
They contain flavonoids which are good for the brain. So there is this concept which I'm a big fan of, which is eating the rainbow, which is eating fruits and vegetables of every color over the week.
Okay.
So
okay.
that largely it's a good framework to
Right.
follow.
Right.
So largely you will be getting all the essential ingredients that you need, and most importantly, reducing or completely avoiding trans-saturated fatty acids.
Okay.
So anything that is pre-processed food,
Right.
they mostly all contain some amount of trans fats, and you really need to cut that down, because that actively harms the brain.
Okay.
So that is a good format to follow.
Okay.
In general, the diet that works best for you is the one that you can sustain, the one that you can continue for the rest of your life,
Right.
and the one that you have control over. Because the harder you make your diet, the more likely it is that your limbic system will win. So if you say that I will have avocado salad every evening,
Yeah.
and तुम्हारे घर में avocado आता ही नहीं है,
हाँ.
और तुमको avocado लेने के लिए आधा घंटा जाना पड़ता है कहीं, you will not eat. And when you're hungry, you will likely order a vada pav or a samosa, because it is going to come to your house in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So whichever diet is the most sustainable for you is the best one for you.
Right. सुन रहे हो मंगल?
Samosa आ गया क्या?
Okay, so I think I'm just going to sum it up. Whatever is my takeaway from this conversation today. खाना जो है वो बहुत balanced होना चाहिए. And no diet is this. There's no blanket diet for everybody which works for everybody. And whatever diet you want to follow has to be incorporated into the lifestyle in a way so that it's sustained for a longer period of time. Nothing overnight. कि कल से ये करूँगा, कल से 1000 कैलोरीज हो जाएंगी मेरी डे की, वो नहीं होना चाहिए. एंड आई थिंक इफ द डाइट इज बैलेंस्ड, मोर और लेस योर ब्रेन एक्टिविटी इज इन प्लेस, और उसके बाद अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो देर इज some other underlying cause for it, but at least it's not related to your diet and your daily lifestyle.
Correct.
I think utna maintain kiya jaye to more or less all of us are going to be mentally healthy and brain healthy.
Yeah.
Right to say that?
Very important. Yes, absolutely. A good way to know is don't make diet plans for a version of you that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
हम हमेशा सोचते हैं कि मैं कल से ऐसा खाऊंगा,
हाँ.
but you are not that person.
Exactly.
So first you have to become that person before you can start eating like that.
That happens when you want to become someone else.
Exactly. Like you will read that, oh, Deepika Padukone is following this
Yeah,
diet. Kal se मैं
let
भी.
me
But
also.
you are not Deepika Padukone.
You can't look like Deepika Padukone. You can't
Right.
be like her.
So first you have to change who you are, and
Yeah.
that takes time.
Yeah. And
Changing
and,
identity takes time.
And the most important thing is be the best version of who you are.
Right.
Not the best version of Deepika Padukone. Let her be that.
Exactly.
So thank you so much for having this conversation
course.
with us, and I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. कुछ सवाल हैं, कुछ thoughts हैं, तो please comments में लिखिए, like कीजिए, share कीजिए, and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. You're watching Candid Confessions with Chavi. I was in conversation with Dr. Siddharth Warrior, and love and peace from us to you.